games ago.
And my team professor, now that we're improving our team, what's next? What do you recommend for a first-time user like me after jumping into a couple challenges to do next to improve the team?
I would continue to play triple threat, and I would continue to play offline challenges. The pickup challenge is updated every day, so that's another option for you. Maybe try out the skills challenges. But triple threat offline is really a training ground where you can do so much with XP, with MTP. There's so many different things you can do in triple threat offline. Maybe hop into some domination if you want to fill out your 5v5 craving. I would stay offline for a little bit, and then when you're ready, hop into online and have some fun.
All right, well, thanks so much for your knowledge and insight, my team professor. It's always great to talk to you. And my team producer, John, it's always great to have you on. Thanks for showing us what it's like for a new person to hop into my team. I can't wait to build my team up.
Absolutely, Chris. And if you need anything else, if you have any more questions, feel free to hit me up. You know where to find me, and we should have some fun.
Definitely. I know I'll be sliding into the DM, so just wait for it. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining us on 2K TV today. Let's go play some My Team.
Let's do it.
Nice.
Hey guys, we are here at the mocap studio, and look who I ran into.
Hey.
It's Jake from State Farm.
I'd like to welcome you to the city. Very excited to have the great MP as my newest neighbor.
Hey, look, I appreciate that, man. I didn't realize you was a fan, homie.
I mean, I saw you shooting. Tell me about your role in 2K22.
Well, I'm me. I'm helping out my player, and yeah, just enjoy that experience with both of us, you know? And remember, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I was waiting for you to say it, man.
I heard you walking off set and you were like, man, this is so cool. Anything for 2K.
Yes.
So tell us about this experience and you being in the game.
Yeah, so I've always wanted to be a part of 2K. I've watched 2K TV. I play the game religiously. And it's surreal to be here today, you know, and to be working with, you know, the directors, the producers, the clients, and all the, you know, the crew and everyone. It feels like home in a way, you know? I love basketball. I love the NBA. So this is just like, just freaking out a little bit.
I know you're filming for a lot of roles, but have you ever done a role where you're wearing all of this? Because this is popping, like, I kind of just want to...
Believe me, is that what you want to do? No, I've never worn a full motion capture suit. Honestly, it made me feel like a superhero for a second, you know?
Yeah.
Got my nice red shoes on. Whoosh! I feel awesome. It's an interesting dynamic to film a motion capture too. You know, it's so technical as well as like digital, I guess. I can't explain it.
What was your reaction when you heard that you were gonna be in 2K?
Scream.
Really? Okay, can you
of course,
give us the scream that you had?
Okay, so I was exhausted.
Okay.
Right? It's in the morning.
Okay.
Right? I'm just like, my point person calls and he's just like, hey, check your email. I'm like, oh, okay. I go, I see 2K schedule. You're gonna be there. And I was like, And that was pretty much it. Yeah, there was tears, full snot, you know, screaming, you know, basically Kevin Garnett.
Oh,
you know what I
okay.
mean? Yeah, anything is possible. That was me. So, yeah.
Okay, well, I have something for you. Here's an Oscar for that performance just now. That was great. Who would you like to thank?
My family. I want to thank the State Farm clients and agencies and all the State Farm employees. Y'all rocking with me. I'm rocking with you too. We've been in this since day one. And then I want to thank 2K. 2K TV, you made this possible, you know?
I love how your voice got like 3 octaves higher.
Yeah, to show the emotion.
Okay.
Yeah, I was really trying to emote.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Well, we always reward the assists and the team players with the State Farm top assists of the month. So I would love you to introduce our top plays of the week. Do you think you can do that?
Absolutely.
All right, let's go.
Hey, this is Jake from State Farm, and these are your State Farm assists of the month.
Hey, 2K fans, I'm Eric Smith, voice of the LA Clippers, returning to dish out your best dives. Now, let's set them up. Here are your State Farm top assists of the month. Here's your first option from Blasian Invasion in My Team Triple Threat. Kevin Durant pokes the ball loose, lobs for a sprinting Ralph Sampson. Dunk you very much. Spotlight on this 7-footer. We're in My Career Next. With who? CQ, that's who. Now, when you play with Obi Toppin, you have to be a little more creative, bringing the thunder to OKC. It's imported from New York City. Next up, The Wreck with Juice a King 3. He catches the ball and immediately works the ball up the floor, lobs it to a teammate out of frame, perfectly in sync, heads up pass. Wow! Triple Trey closes us out in The Wreck. Pausing in the corner, going behind the back for a picture-perfect assist to the paint. What's that sound? It's the sound of dimes dropping. Okay, pass on 3 of them and choose your top play of the week. And remember that you too can
Welcome to the New Year's Eve festivities here on 2K Sports. We're ready to bring the year to a close in style. And on tap tonight, it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian. Well, last season, Fred VanVleet signed the biggest contract in NBA history for an undrafted free agent. And he went on to set more records. His 54-point game, the most ever by an undrafted player.
That it is, Allie. I like that. And celebrating New Year's Eve with a little basketball. Grant, what better way to do it, huh?
I agree. Basketball, New Year's Eve, get a chance to play, hopefully get a win, and then you can have a little minor celebration afterwards.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Raptors, VanVleet and Trent Jr. at the guard spots. Barnes is out there with MP. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. Outside Barnes. Bridges against Zubats. Puts it up from 15. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it will be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Here's Leonard. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Really, with that level of speed and power, it is so difficult to keep Leonard from scoring on the drive.
VanVleet, the pass to Bridges. Shoots over Zubats. Bridges misses. George against Trent. Pass to Jackson. And now just over a minute played here in the first. That one a little long. Trent against George. Here's Barnes, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Leonard. Rebounded by Trent.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
The Clippers have gone 1 of 4 to start. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Leonard outside from deep three-point range. Toronto grabs the miss. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling. There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Pass to Bridges. The kick out to VanVleet. Launches it. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Leonard outside. He's guarded by Barnes. Barnes with the rebound. The Raptors with a lead. Left side, Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Anunoby against Leonard. Inside. Zubac. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Zubac drops them both. Trent with it. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Basket's good. Bridges has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Jackson against Trent. Leonard outside. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Great dribble move there. Kawhi using refined ball handling skills to get wherever he needs to on the floor.
It's Bridges on the wing. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Bridges has got 8.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Leonard outside. Going inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
And with Leonard, he's just as sharp as ever with his stifling defense.
Oh, his versatility is incredible. I mean, he can guard the toughest forward or guard each game, and he still has the energy to go out there and get numbers on the offensive end as well.
Van Vliet, the pass to Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Pass to Leonard. From the line. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. He's got 10.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. And here's Barnes. To the paint. Oh, George with a steal. Leonard on the wing. To the inside. Here's Jackson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You know, a lot of times we talk about good passing, but accurate passing is a huge quality of a good pass, and Leonard did it there.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Anunoby. Leonard can't get it to go. And Toronto has possession. It's a 5-point game. And rejected. Here's Bridges. Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Shoots over Zubac. Here's Bridges. Here's the second effort. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Leonard's got 13 points.
Well, stretching the floor, Kawhi Leonard out at that distance, you're just so fearful of him driving by, and he knocks one down with confidence. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Jackson can't get it to go. And here are the Raptors now. They lead by 4. Back to Bridges. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Bridges against George. Clock at 6. Here's Anunoby. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Here's Jackson. Oh, MP with a block. And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it. And the Raptors with some changes. Siakam comes in for Anunoby, and it's Flynn in for Trent. Powell, he's checked in for the Clippers. George for three. Rebound by the Raptors. Bridges has got 7 rebounds in the game. Down low. And it's Bridges with the jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Oh, MP with a block.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And the Clippers call time here.
And dominating at a mid-major university. Some scouts question Siakam's level of competition during the 2016 draft process, especially since his numbers were so good.
The Clippers trail. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Also affecting Siakam's draft stock, huh? He was 3 or 4 years older than many of his peers.
Well, what's interesting is that player evaluation has become such a science. But sometimes the variables can lead you astray, and you have to go by the eye test. Siakam was in that cohort.
Back to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And now it's a 9-point Toronto lead.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Here's Hartenstein. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Toronto's gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Pass to Barnes. Jacks up a 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Hartenstein. Oh, they get a hand on it. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Barnes against Kennard.
It's been a struggle for them to get anything to fall.
Oh, no good again that time. Pass to Barnes. Bridges with it. Picked up by Powell. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
The Clippers call timeout.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Now here's Jackson. Not a lot of room. Siakam against Kennard. Hartenstein, no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here's Bridges. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Siakam. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Bridges has got 3 assists now in this one.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Jackson outside. Pass to Kennard. Shot clock at 6. Powell outside. Gets the 3 to fall.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Toronto has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. And it's Bridges with the jam.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Achua's checked in for Toronto. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Gibson's checked in. Substitution here for Toronto. Bridges, he's checked in for Siakam. Boucher comes in for Achua. Anunoby, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Trent in for Flynn. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. at the guard spots. OG Anunoby out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Bridges in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And he makes it. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the three-point line in the second quarter.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the 76ers put on a show. He had 65 points, and they can count on him to protect the rim. He was an enforcer in that one. A Hall of Fame level performance the whole league is talking about now. It was a masterpiece, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And it's in there.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Pass to Bridges. The kick out to Van Vliet. Powell with a steal. George with it. Lets it go from deep. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
And the Clippers have possession, trailing by 19. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Good. George has got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Paul George anticipating contact, preparing for it. Just how smooth the finish was that, Kevin.
Trent right side. Bridges passes to Trent. From the right block. The Clippers grab the miss.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Powell. Oh, MP with a block. Outside Anunoby. Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. Powell passes to Leonard. Shoots over Bridges. Leonard can't get it to go. Toronto has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. To the inside. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Anunoby. Bridges has got 26. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Leonard against Anunoby. George outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You wonder if Paul George finally has a situation here where he could show why he's an elite player, why he's an all-star, but to pay off how hungry he is to prove it with a late postseason run.
Young, he's checked in for Toronto. And with the analytics movement, teams try to give objective ratings to player performance. But Brent, ranking defenders still seems imprecise.
Yeah, it's tough with player tracking and some of the data out there. They're getting better and better at it. But I think we're a few years out, BA, before it is we see how it is that defensive players and player metrics can be defined to put guys into roles, into clusters, where they can start to show their defensive prowess.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Leonard against Anunoby. Bridges down low, and the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Zubats.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, Isaiah.
Here's Bridges. He's got 26. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And the Clippers miss again.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
George against Trent. Fires from 14. Jump shot is good that time. George has got 12 points now in the quarter.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Van Vliet against Powell. Pass to Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Here's Hartenstein. Back to Powell. The three ball. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
A minute and a half left to play in the second quarter. Here's Bridges. Soft touch off the glass. Bridges has got 32 points in the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's George. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And Paul George finding some ways now to be effective on the inside.
Pass to Bridges. Outside Anunoby. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Bridges has got assist number 5 here tonight. George against Trent. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Raptors ball. And the Raptors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Batum is checked in for the Clippers. Jackson comes in for Powell. Leonard against Barnes. Pass to Van Vliet. Bridges outside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age. So, just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. George outside. Puts up a 3. No luck on that one. Now here's Bridges. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. Toronto's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. The 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. Well, Los Angeles shooting 34% so far in this one.
And Kawhi Leonard dipping his toe into free agency. Now, he opted out mostly to sign a longer contract with the Clippers. And in just 2 years, he has shown his value for this franchise. So they felt the same, and both are now linked for the next 4 years.
Inside. Fades back. Bridges misses.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And here's George. Leonard outside. Here's Zubats. He blocks it again, making his presence felt on this end.
And just holding down the fort, BA, anchoring the defense.
Paul George. That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line,
and he knocks down the first one.
Gary Trent Jr. taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Zubats. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the Clippers, Ivica Zubats. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Zubats drops them both. Toronto's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. To the middle. Pass to Anunoby. Trent outside. Bridges down low. Zubats there. And the shot goes in. Bridges has got 36 points.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
George against Trent. Here's Zubats. Yep, that one goes. Zubats has got 10 points in the game.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
To the paint. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Jackson, the pass to Zubats. Down low. Trent with the defensive effort. The Raptors have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Van Vliet. Now here's Trent. Here's Bridges. The second effort. Over Zubats. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 40 points.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Stolen by Bridges. Van Vliet, the pass to Bridges. Sinks the 15-footer. Bridges has got 42 in the game.
And he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And the basket by Leonard. 17 points in the game.
I mean, Kawhi Leonard, an MVP candidate. Why? Well, they're the reasons right there. One of the best two-way players we've seen in the past 5 years. Well, he's leading everyone in points right now. His teammates keep feeding him the ball, and he keeps delivering.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Jackson outside.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
That one drops for him. Bridges has got 46.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Fires at the elbow. Leonard can't get it to go. For Toronto, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Inside. Here's Barnes. Bridges down low. He's guarded by Zubats. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
George with it. Van Vliet covering. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
That's good from George.
And Paul George just had such a fantastic year on the wing. Maybe a career season for him last year.
Siakam, he's checked in for Toronto. Flynn comes in for Trent. For Toronto, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Pass to Bridges. Again! What an avalanche!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And with George and his efficiency, Brent, it took a huge step up last season.
Man, I think B.A., he was just locked in. After the disappointing finish and getting ousted in the playoffs the way they did the year before, I think he was just on a mission all season long to prove that he could get them back there and that he was going to be a big reason why.
Take it away! George with it. He's picked up by Barnes. George outside. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to George. Kennard outside. 6 on the shot clock. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Batum is checked in for the Clippers. Powell comes in for George. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Bridges. Oh, another one falls.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. They get the rebound.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
With the fadeaway. Count that bucket. Bridges has got 54 points.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Kicks it out to Kennard. Pass to Gibson. Back to Kennard. To the inside. Jackson takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Jackson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Shot from 12. And too long on the shot. The Clippers shooting around 35% for the game. To the middle. Here's Batum. Oh, MP with a block. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And now another look at that mobile one block. Defensive performance.
Substitution on the court.
And it's the Raptors with the ball. Here's Bridges. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Bridges has got 56 in the game. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Thaddeus Young out there with MP. Then there's Malachi Flynn, and it's Brooks in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
They're definitely opting for the mid-range jumpers, and it's working.
George drives in. Rebounded by Flynn. The Raptors have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Pass to Bridges. Well, Grant, it seems like more and more game time is spent with officials huddled around a monitor. You think instant replay has been a positive thing for the league?
Well, for the most part, I think it has been a positive thing. I enjoy it. I think it brings a level of transparency, and also it's important to get the call right. But at times, it does disrupt the flow of a game, and players can't be consumed about winning every call all the time.
And they double up MP. Five to shoot. Brooks outside. No good on the triple.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
George passes to Zubac. From 17, Leonard gets the bucket. Leonard's got 19.
Now the offense sort of works itself out to a lot of mid-range shots, and Kawhi getting dangerous from that spot.
Poke loose. Powell outside. Here's George, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Here's Bridges. Hits yet again. Wow. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Powell outside. And last season, a new entity, NBA Africa, created to handle all business on the continent. Grant, you're an investor. Can you talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's so exciting, BA. First of all, the game of basketball growing all over the world, and particularly on the continent in Africa. So I think it's not only great from a financial standpoint, but you're creating opportunities for the league, and you're exposing people to Africa, to this beautiful game. I think it's a win-win, and I'm so excited. If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Pass to Hartenstein. To the wing, right side. Out to the right wing. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Bullock. No good on the 3. The Raptors have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. And it's Bridges with the jam.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
Inside. And he banks it home with one hand.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Here's Flynn. Pass to Bridges. On the wing, Brooks. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Bullock. To the inside. Stolen by Young. Bridges outside. To the left wing. Well, Brent, the NBA is looking to give back. It includes the formation of the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition to address racial and social inequality.
And I love that Adam Silver put together these type of committees to continue to address these concerns and not letting them go by the wayside or be forgotten. We're looking at education, we're looking at voting access, we're looking at criminal justice reform, all doing important work, and it will continue. So between the players and the commissioner's office, the league doing a great job of keeping it at the forefront.
And down it goes. 2 points.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Down low. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Third team foul. At the line for the Clippers, B.J. Boston. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bridges outside. Shoots a fadeaway. Rebound by the Clippers. Gibson's got 4 rebounds now.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Raptors.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
Pass to Hartenstein. The offensive rebound. Hartenstein controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And here's Bridges. Hartenstein pulls it in. 40 seconds left in the final quarter. Right wing. There's another block. And that's 9 blocks.
And you know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th one, too.
Pass to Bridges. Fades and shoots. Another one goes. Incredible.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. Drives to the hoop. So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it, too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.